Trade recap. I bought a new funded account, 50K funded. But instead of Forex CFDs, I'm on futures. The account costs $50 a month. What the freak? But I'll explain it when we get in this. Let's get in this. Hold on. Let me pull up the chart. Boink. Whoa, I think my head's still too big. Can I move myself? I want to be in this corner. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Now, looking at this, it did not look good. You could even say I got lucky, and I wouldn't be mad. But look at this. 4 hour. Obviously, the market is crashing. No cap. Which I'd like to see it go up. Yeah, no. But for the time being, I believed it would go down. We have a 4 hour imbalance here. We have equilibrium of this leg here. We pushed up. Almost hit equilibrium. But we're in this 4 hour gap here. Soon as market open, we pushed up, took out previous session highs. So then obviously we want bearishness, right? So then what happened? After price pushed up, we left behind a 5-minute imbalance here. Bam. We inversed the gap and broke structure. We have a down move, then an up move. We mark out the low here. That's structure. We broke structure and also inversed a gap. We left behind. Actually, we didn't leave behind a 5-minute gap at all. But on the 1 minute, honestly, I should have waited for a 5-minute gap, but I believed that we would go down. But, I just had strong confidence that we would go down. We had this 1 minute gap get inversed, left behind a 1 minute fair value gap. I used to do this like every trade, but usually I would wait for like a close out of this before I enter. But I didn't. Because I want to, pass the funded. And also because I had fear of missing out on this trade, to be honest with you. But anyway, we hit equilibrium. I seen this rejection off this like doji candle here. I entered here, stops at the top of this imbalance, and then I targeted these lows because it's a 1 to 1.5, and also this funded account has a maximum daily win of 1,500. If you go over that, it doesn't do anything for your account. So, daily P&L 1,500 or 1,497 on the evaluation. Now, with these contracts are huge, bro. I entered here, price moved slightly into my drawdown, and I was down like 350. Thankfully, price just pushed down. I made 1,400 profit at like here, or 1,500 profit at like these lows right here, and that's when I got out. So realistically, I accidentally risked more than I wanted to, but I can't risk any less. These contracts are just so big. And plus, I'm new to futures, so if there is a way, let me know. But I'm pretty sure you have to have like micros. And I don't know if these are micros or not, but anyway. Yeah, entered here. This very small move on the 1 minute time frame made me $1,500. So, and I also don't know how to make a stop loss, but I was just going to manually close myself out. So I was worried, but I wasn't too stressed. So yeah. Luckily we won a trade today, bro. So now if we win, our profit goal is 1,300. So if we if we win one more trade, or if we make max profit again on another trade, then we beat the account and we'll be funded. This will be my first funded ever. But we'll see as market continues to do what it does. But yeah, pretty cool. It feels good, but I also feel like I could have done better, just as like I should have waited for this 5 minute I should have waited for the 5 minute to leave behind a fair value gap, but it just didn't. But I don't think it was a bad trade, but it could have been better. It could. This was probably like a B plus for my strat, just because I scaled down to the 1 minute early. But yeah, hopefully my next trade can be an A plus setup. But yeah, W.